Hello everyone, and welcome to a video that I feel a little uncomfortable making with only 75 subscribers. I'm going to be asking for you to vote on my next Let's Play. For those of you who follow them, Assassin's Creed 2 and Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines are coming to a close. I know that for sure because I've recorded the endgame and credits, including my thoughts on both games. Potential content ID match coming with that Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines credit sequence. I do quite like the music in that, but content ID. Now, they're both coming to a close, and I've been thinking about what I should replace them with. Now, one of them will be replaced by Back to the Future Episode 4. Just continuing that on, I want to finish that, because I don't want anyone coming to my channel looking for that and then finding that I haven't finished it. I want to finish it to episode 4 and 5 further down the road. However, I'm not sure what to replace the other game with. I'm kind of thinking about that, and I've narrowed it down to five games, and I'd like you to vote on them, and I'll pick. Well, no, I won't pick. What am I on about? I'll pick if there's a draw out of the winners, and I will play. There we go. That's the verb beginning with P that I want to use. I will play the one that wins, gets the most votes. So I'm going to go through them in alphabetical order so that there's no accidental or deliberate bias on my part. So the first one, Arcanum of Steamworks and Magick Obscura. This is a really interesting game, just the idea behind it, as far as I'm aware. It's another game by Troika, who I think were the ones who did Vampire. I think they were. And it's set in the kind of something I'd love to see more of, which is, what if a fantasy world wasn't trapped in the 13th and 14th century? What if it grew up, as it were? I quite like Warhammer for that, because it's slightly more Renaissance-y while maintaining the kind of fantastical elements. Arcanum is set during an industrial revolution on this fantasy world, and kind of seeing how everyone reacts with kind of the magic, the technology, all these kinds of things meshed together. I have never played that game before. I've never even opened or downloaded or installed it before. So that would be completely blind. Number 2. Quite different, he says. Crusader Kings 2. This is a game I have completed, and by completed I mean got all the way through. I may or may not have cheated, I can't actually remember. Oops. And the aim of this game would not be survival. The aim of this game would be to tell the story. I love narrative in games. And what I'd be doing with this Let's Play is taking our character from the very beginning of Crusader Kings 2, which I think is now around the 800 mark, because I have all the DLC, and playing through it all the way to the end, converting to a Europa Universalis 4 mod, which I think is what the converter does, and then playing through that game all the way. Hopefully, if it takes long enough, we'll convert it to a Victoria game, if there's a converter for Victoria, and then if there's a converter onto Hearts of Iron, just play through as much of history as we can, and if we're about to die, we will flip to another country that will be randomly selected. I don't know. I'll come up with some kind of proper rules for that, if it gets picked. So that's number 2, Crusader Kings 3. Crusader Kings 2. Well done, brain. Well done, brain. You can count. Because the next one's number 3. That's what I was thinking. So number 3. Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. I've always been intrigued by the Might and Magic games, and this is a game that I've got somewhere on a shelf that I think I haven't. I think I have played it. All I know is there is a wizard. You are the apprentice of this wizard. You have to go to a city that is attacked by the undead. That's as much as I know about the game. And I have actually watched Variax's Let's Play and a guy called Malarkey. I've watched his Let's Play. I remember nothing from them. My memory is sometimes atrocious. So this game would be blind. It's another RPG. It's slightly more actiony, first-person hit with sword, action-y, RPG-y kind of thing, that would just be a playthrough. I just want to balance that out with Crusader Kings 2, where I rambled on so much about exactly what I'd be doing. Number 4, speaking about going into depth of what we do in a Let's Play. King Arthur. I've mentioned in a few of my videos that I really like Arthurian myth. And this Let's Play would be really, really kind of playing on that. I love the idea of playing as King Arthur, playing as the Knights of the Round Table. I was actually thinking of doing this. I can't remember which Let's Play. I think it was before I picked Baldur's Gate to be my next Let's Play. I tried this out, and I spent a lot of time just complaining about how much they'd got wrong, and really kind of almost shouting at the screen. That's what this Let's Play would be. This Let's Play would be me ranting at a game, but kind of playing it. Now, King Arthur is kind of supposed to be like a Total War game, so turn-based strategy with real-time tactical elements where you have the battle. The real-time battles aren't that good, in my opinion, from what I've played. I might play the tutorial ones just to show you, but I might skip the proper ones later on down the road. That would be depending on you guys and your feedback on that. So this one would be me playing through the kind of strategical elements while complaining about Arthurian legend and lore. Number 5, I have a sneaking suspicion this one might win. And having said that, I may be biasing the votes. I'm not sure if that actually bias it for or against this game, so maybe I haven't. That is Oblivion. I know a few things about this, like there's loads of mods. I have a couple, although I'd probably open the video going, I don't know what mods are good, please tell me. I also don't know about the main quest, so I'd probably avoid doing a huge amount in the main quest, just in case people think, the main quest's rubbish, because I've heard that it's rubbish. I've also, according to Steam, played this for nearly 30 hours. I remember nothing. I remember no, it's gone. I don't remember. I think there's a few quests that I've done that are kind of in there. Like, there's one where people are invisible, and there's one in Anvil where there's a gang and they are seducing married men, or something like that. Also, the first dungeon's rubbish, so I'll probably be using the alternate start mod. But apart from that, I know nothing. So this would be a blind RPG run. I say I know nothing, that's also a lie. I do know that there is something called the Knights of the Nine, and that is what I would be focusing on. If people want me to do the main quest, I might do the main quest first, then go do Knights of the Nine, or I might do, or if I'm not doing the main quest, I will just go into the Knights of the Nine straight away. So, yes, that's what I do with Oblivion. I would stumble around blindly doing the Knights of the Nine quest. Then again, I'll be stumbling around blindly, whatever game you pick. So, those are the 5 options. Number 1, Arcanum of Steamworks and Magick Obscura. Number 2, Crusader Kings 2 / the entirety of human history. Well, that's a lie, from 800 AD, roughly. Number 3, Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Number 4, King Arthur, where I rant about Arthurian lore. And number 5, Oblivion, brackets, Knights of the Nine. So, those are your options. Please vote in the comments, and I'll probably tally up the votes next week. And at that point, I will, because I've still got videos for my Let's Plays. I think for about 2 weeks now. So I can give you a week to vote and then start recording. So vote in the comments. Thanks for watching / listening, whatever. Thanks for watching.